Call First Republic at 718-380-0006 and eliminate the middleman.
But right now in studio with me, as I have a loan officer each and every day in studio, Jason, our loan officer from First Republic Mortgage Bankers. He's here. Let me say hello, Jason. How are you?
Doing great. Thanks, Mona.
Wonderful. And we not only have Jason, though, we have a true success on the line, Kenny, or a client who used First Republic Mortgage Bankers where Jason was his loan officer. Kenny, how are you this afternoon?
I'm doing fine. I'm at work, but I'm doing fine.
Well, that's a good thing. You're at work. A lot of people aren't able to work, don't have a job, so you're doing great.
Yeah, I'm doing great. So far, so good. I can't complain.
There you go. And you're not only doing great at work, you had a transaction of a purchase with First Republic Mortgage Bankers. Can you tell me how that went, Kenny?
The purchase, Jason, I got in touch with him through Squeeze and yourself on the radio about First Republic Mortgage Bankers.
Yes.
And I listened to what Jason was saying. He sounded very sincere when he was talking about how he followed up on his clients and everything. So I made the phone call to First Republic, got in touch with Jason, and I'm a homeowner right now before I'm even 30, 28 right now.
Wow, Jason, he's a young guy, first time buyer.
Yeah, he's a first-time home buyer. You know, he had some questions, so we sat down and discussed it, and we realized it was a good move to make at that time.
Tell me about the particulars of without giving away all of Kenny's stories.
Yeah, you know, I'm gonna try to keep it, keep it to a minimum.
No, you could give it away, Jess. You can tell it from soup to nuts, everything, man, because it was very challenging.
Right. Well, Kenny, he started out and he was a first-time home buyer. He was renting at the time, and he was looking for a way to invest some money. So I said, if you purchase a house right now, there are a ton of foreclosed properties out there.
Yes.
A ton of properties that you can get for a decent price and really fix them up and make them your home. So he started on that, and since he's bought the house, so he keeps calling me every month, saying, Jay, I fixed this, I did this. When are you coming out for the barbecue? So he's really pumped, and it's a really nice property. So I happened to go out and see it.
It is a great thing. And when you're young, like Kenny says, he's 28, first-time home buyer, the time is just right to buy a home. Price is low, rates low, great time. Kenny took advantage, and of course, Kenny heard about First Republic Mortgage Bankers and you, Jason, right here on the radio, listening to Link Up.
Yeah, he was listening to Squeeze on 93.5, and we called in, and we set it up where it was really not too much out of pocket. The sellers were able to give us a seller's concession on the deal, so the interest rate was low, it was affordable. And, it was a first-time home buyer, and we made it happen. And,
Kenny, you are the man. You're in your new home.
Yeah, I'm in my new home, thanks to Jason. And even after the loan, he was still calling me back and forth to make sure I was okay with the payments and everything is good, just to follow up on me to make sure that, even though I'm so young, he's trying to make sure that the responsibility is not, surely on my shoulders only.
Right.
Like, if you needed some questions answered, I could call Jason anytime.
That is marvelous. Wonderful, Kenny. And so, I guess from what you're saying, Kenny, you would recommend First Republic Mortgage Bankers.
I have, and I will, to every one of my friends. All the young people out there should actually look into trying to get a nice investment in terms of a house.
Yes, I mean...
Not just to say you're going to rent it out, but live in it.
That's right.
Right.
You have to live somewhere, so why not make where you're living yours? Just like you did, Kenny.
Yes.
Oh, thank you so much. Sounds like a great story. Anything more you want to add, Jason, or are we good?
No, Kenny, we'll definitely be in touch. And like I said, it was really not too much money out of pocket.
Right.
Interest rates are extremely low right now. So, I mean, if you're calling to refinance, if you already have that home that you invested in the past, we can even bring down your monthly payment, lower than it already is.
Kenny, I appreciate your being on air with us, sharing your true success right here on Link Up Radio. A wonderful story. I want to tell you, have a happy new year in your new property.
Same to you, Mona. I know you don't buy a house just now, but you probably own a lot of property. But you and Jason should enjoy your new year when it comes. And I tell all the young people out there, they should really look forward to owning a home early. Not wait until you're 40 years old or 50 to get your first house.
There you go,
That's
Kenny.
Kenny.
Thank you so much. Enjoy, dude. In the summertime, we'll be listening for the barbecue calls.
I'll let Squeeze come through.
All right. Sounds like a plan. Thank you so much.
All right. Have a good day, guys.
You too, Kenny.
Bye.
Thank you.
All right. Bye.
There you have it. Our true success story right here on Link Up Radio. Ladies and gentlemen, Jason is in studio. He is the loan officer who helped Kenny, and he can help you. You just need to make the phone call to 718-652-6652. 6200, 718-652-6200. As I said, Jason is here. We've got lots of loan officers. Jason, I know you're in the area. People can come in to see you right here.
Right here in the office. We have phone lines set up. We have appointments that can be made. You have to call in. There's no obligation necessary. There's no obligation. We can sit down. We can discuss each case individually. It's personal. It's kept private. Nothing's on the air. You really have nothing to lose. And with the rates how they are right now, you can only gain from this. The government is really trying to step in and make things possible for homeowners. And let's move towards that.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Jason is here in studio, 718-652-6200. This is a branch of First Republic Mortgage Bankers right here in the Bronx. You can make an appointment, come on down, see a loan officer. You can actually just pop by. If you're in the area and you want to come in and speak to a loan officer, you can also do that. We're at 3868 White Plains Road. That's at the corner of 222nd Street and White Plains Road. Jason is here. We have other loan officers in studio right now who are actually seeing clients. So you can be one of those by simply making the phone number or by calling. Go ahead, Jason, say that.
718-652-6200. And interest rates are at 4.5% right now. That is our special.
Absolutely.
4.5%. You can call around. You will not find that anywhere else besides First Republic Mortgage Bankers right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, there is no time like the present. The year is winding down, as we all see. Last few days of this year for all of us. I want us to get into the new year feeling good. And if you're sitting on the fence, climb off the fence and make the phone call to 718-652-6200. The rates are extremely low, 4.5%. Very, very, very low, ladies and gentlemen. And the prices of houses nowadays also very low. And as you did with Kenny, Jason, you told him you can buy a fixer-upper. If you're handy that way, the price is even lower if it's one that you need to fix. On a normally already everything done house, prices are still very, very low. There are first-time home buyer programs. There are programs. There's one program that I don't mention often enough, which I know a lot of people need to know about. Well, two actually. The new one I just learned about last week is the Streamlined FHA.
Right.
Wherein if you already own an FHA mortgage, it can be streamlined to as low as the current rate of 4.5%.
Exactly, which is a great program because there's minimal, documentation required.
Yes.
There's no income documentation that you need to have. Some of them you're even doing without appraisals, So
I heard
the
all
process
that.
takes literally 3 to 5 days, and you're into your new loan, and before you know it, even your next payment will be as low as, lower than $500 more. So it's impressive.
That I find, I haven't heard anyone else talk about a streamlined program, so I find that to be very interesting. Ladies and gentlemen, you already have an FHA program. You can streamline it, bring your rate down to 4.5% by simply calling 718-652-6200. But the other program that I know people call me, and I don't mention it often enough, it's the reverse mortgage for the seniors. We need to talk about that some more. I know the big man back at First Republic Mortgage Bankers is Tom Keogh, so I need to get him on a little more. But what that simply means is that if you're 62 years or older and your name is on a deed, that house, that property, that home can now pay you as opposed to you paying into that.
Right.
Reverse mortgages, ladies and gentlemen, for our seniors can make life a lot easier for you than it probably is right now. You can enjoy your senior years a little bit more by having your home pay you right now till either when you give up the home or when you give up this world, either one. But you need to make the phone call to find out about all these great products that First Republic Mortgage Bankers has by simply calling. Jason is here, 718-652-6200. Anything more you want to add, Mr. Jason?
You guys can be a true success story, just like Kenny was. You can hear the excitement in his voice to be in his own home, for Christmas and for the New Year.
Young guy too,
right? And like I said, it is possible. So if you're renting right now, like Scott always says at First Republic, you can fire your landlord. I mean, the time is perfect right now. Rates are low, home values are low, and they're really making it possible to be a first-time home buyer.
Wonderful.
First Republic Mortgage Bankers is a licensed mortgage banker, direct lender in New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, Pennsylvania, Florida, Delaware, Maryland, Georgia, South Carolina, headquartered at 110 Jericho Turnpike, Floral Park, New York.